All right, let's shoot straight. If you wanted to make a lot of money, you would just build a typical business. Hundreds of millions of people do it every day. Around the world, entrepreneurs are not rare. Start a business, make a profit, end of story. And that's good enough for most entrepreneurs. But if you're honest with yourself, that's not good enough for you. You don't just want to turn a profit, you want to transform people. You don't just want to gain influence in your community, you want to change your community. And you're in it to win it, not for yourself. You're in business to fulfill a calling that God has put on your life. And you want a front row seat to how God is working in the world. If that's you, you might just be a branchless leader, and you've come to the right place. This video is all about what a branchless leader is, the difference that they make, what they actually do, and most importantly, how you can become one. Let's start.
So you might be wondering what a branchless leader is. Branchless leaders have 5 characteristics. First, just like anyone in branches worldwide, they are pretty committed to Jesus. They get that he is the forgiver of their sins and the leader of their life. And they're pretty serious about integrating their faith into every part of their life. Second, branches leaders are committed to building a great business. This isn't just a secondary goal. This is a major passion for them because they know that growing a sustainable, profitable business honors God and positions them to shape the culture of their community and the influence of their employees. Third, branches leaders love their community. They understand the problems in their community, and they believe God has positioned them to be the problem solvers. Some people see the problems around them and they get discouraged. Some people see the problems and they get angry. Branches leaders see the problems and they get to work. They work with a sense of love and logic and to leave a legacy in their community.
Fourth, they're in it for the long term. They know that the problems in their community won't be solved in a day. So they measure progress, not in days, but in decades. They believe that it'll take time to transform their community, and they've settled in for the long haul. They want to build a business that blesses their community over multiple generations. Finally, branches leaders love to interact with new cultures and different types of people. They can find something to learn from almost anybody. And they get excited to be part of a community of people practicing redemptive business around the world. They need support as they do their work locally, but they also have something to say to help support other people globally. If all of those 5 things apply to you, perfect. Let's move on to the next part.
So you might be wondering, what is the difference that leaders make? Leaders make a crucial difference in at least 3 ways. First, leaders make a difference through their personal influence. This starts with their deep, authentic relationship with God. It's the way that they see themselves in the world and the way that they take responsibility for their relationships with other people. They understand that every room they walk into is an opportunity to understand and influence the people in that room. They're the thermostats, not the thermometers. And they have a posture of service towards the people they meet daily in this way.
Second, branches leaders make a difference through their profitable business. They understand their business and they understand their local economy. They know how to create goods and services that improve people's lives and create a growing, sustainable economic engine in their community. They also understand that business is one of the most efficient ways to transmit and shape culture, and they take the growth and maintenance of their business very seriously. Third, branches leaders know that the combination of their personal influence and a profitable business creates a strong public reputation.
That's why they build a public reputation beyond reproach as a helpful tool to help tilt their community culture towards Christ's kingdom. They can maintain a strong public reputation without allowing their reputation to overshadow their identity as a child of God. If all that sounds good to you, that's great. Let's move on to the next question.
So what do branches leaders do? Well, branches leaders do at least 4 things. First, they meet with their mentor at least once a month for an hour. Now, these meetings are scheduled ahead of time and often cover fundamental elements, including catching up on the last month, sharing progress from major projects, sharing spiritual challenges, asking questions, and praying with the mentor. You see, these monthly meetings are often an opportunity for the leader to request additional support within the branch's community.
Second, the leader attends development meetings along with their mentor. These are the sessions where the entire cohort gets together and the leader learns with others. The leader digests the curriculum from the branch's community, completes out-of-session assignments, and shares from their own experience, helping other participants in that cohort grow. Third, leaders host their mentors. This is a chance for the mentor to see the leader's business firsthand, to meet the leader's family, to attend church with that leader, and to spend critical one-on-one time with that leader, getting to know them as a person and finding better ways to support them. These mentor-leader trips are often the highlight of the year for both the leader and the mentor, often serving to accelerate that relationship. Fourth, the leaders attend the annual Branches Summit. Leaders might be asked to present their challenges, opportunities, and perspectives on doing redemptive business in their community. They're also expected to engage in authentic relationship with other participants, taking advantage of that face-to-face interaction as much as possible. In this way, the leader is both an influencer to the rest of the Branches community as well as a participant. Are you with us so far? If so, let's move on to the last step, because it's the best one yet.
All right, now how do you actually become a leader? Well, it's more simple than you might think. You just apply. If you click the link, it'll take you to an application, and then you'll have an opportunity to interview with an ambassador about becoming a leader. But to make sure you're prepared, here are a few things that you can expect. Number one, the application process is designed to help us get to know you a little bit better. You're going to be asked to fill out an application that covers a lot. It talks about your personal life and your faith and your business model and the impact that you're striving to create. After the application has been accepted, you'll undergo 3 interviews with ambassadors over Zoom to continue to familiarize yourself with the Branches community and to give the ambassadors an opportunity to evaluate your application through conversations back and forth. The last step, and this is the best step, the last step to become a Branches leader is to host at least one ambassador in your country. The ambassador visits are going to solidify their relationship with you, as well as verify the details that you disclosed in the interview process. And that's it. That's all you need to know. So if you're ready to become a Branches leader, go ahead and get started.